Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we will be under close scrutiny from the Ministry of Health. Oh dear. Make sure that your accounts show that you're making a lot of cash and that your reputation is riding high. We can't afford unnecessary deaths because they're bad for business. I hate to tell you this. I think you may have hired the wrong person. Make sure your staff are in tip-top form and you've got all the equipment you need. Get a reputation of 620... I'll try that again. 200,000 in the bank. 600 doesn't seem very high to me. It really doesn't. Anyway, what shall I do first? Well, it's always got to be training, actually, because if you don't do that, you don't have any doctors. So I'll put this super mega gigantic training room in. With how many lecture chairs can you throw at it? Because I reckon it's quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, didn't have a 12th. Scary skeleton, a bin for messy doctors. Plants just to make it slightly nicer. There we go. Right, let's see if there are any consultants in the general area. Oh, first time. First time. Get in there. And then after that... I'm going to have to get that surgeon in and maybe he will become a consultant. And then we can teach everybody to be a surgeon. But in the meantime, let's just get a handful trained up. I shall also see... Oh, yep. Just need some decent stuff. Oh, wow. Some very good nurses. I might as well have them now. And handyman. Yeah. Already making progress. Look at that. The first receptionist. The very first one. Well, for all this staffing that I'm doing, I'm going to need a staff room. Right. Radiator. Sofa. Plant. I was thinking the other day. I seem to be doing far better at this game than usual. And it makes me slightly suspicious that this spiffy new version could actually be easier. I don't know whether that's true or not. If it is, then we could consider it cheating, I'm not going to lie. Normally, by now, I'm tearing my hair out. But everything seems to be going okay. Right, doctors' offices. We'll put... here, I think. If it is any easier, this version, then I might have to go back and play the really difficult version. Because otherwise, I kind of feel like there's no challenge. Famous last words, though. It could be awful, this, now. It could die horribly. Right. General diagnosis. Where do we want to put that? It scares me how much I sound like her. I don't really know where I want to put anything right now. It's all going to be a bit random. There we go. Right, we can at least start to see people when they come in. Put some toilets here. And hopefully, if they turn up wanting to vomit, they won't. But you know that they will. Da, 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 da. Oh, one too many toilets. There we go. Lovely. Right. Reception desk time. Just there. One of my doctors has become a consultant. Is it the surgeon? Is it the surgeon? Is it the result? Result! Right, you get out. Let's see whether there are any more staff available. Oh, a researcher. I'd forgotten all about researching. Oh dear. That's not good. All my drugs are going to kill people. Well, it's fine. You can train while I build some research facilities. That's obviously the best way of doing it. Get them all in. Is it me or are they breeding? I'm sure there were only a couple available and suddenly there are loads. Well, there you go. Get in there. Right. I had completely forgotten about having a research department, which isn't the best start. Now, that's also not going to be a very big research department, is it? So if I come up here instead, because I need a big research department to fit all these people in, is that going to be big enough? No, it isn't. Oh, there we go. Just make it as big as possible. There we go. Place the door. I'm not letting them out. Good grief. Okay, desk there. Filing cabinet there. And then... Desk. Suppose I ought to warm you up so that you don't freeze while you're doing all your research. Oh, God. Oh, great. Okay, that goes there. Ta-da! Good. Right, let's just check it's not given me... No, it hasn't. Okay. So, researcher. In you go. Researcher. In you go. Researcher. In you go. Researcher. In you go. And I think that's it. Yes, it is. Okay, let's go into ye olde research then. And we'll take points off specialisation and improvements. And we'll whack them all into drugs. Because why wouldn't you? Speaking of drugs, probably immediately need a pharmacy as well. And we'll put that down here, I think. It needs to be little. Just a little tiny pharmacy. There we go. Now, I need a policy of staff not leaving rooms, and then I can make this woman here go in that room there, and I can make this man here go in that room there. And we're kind of ready, sort of. Psychiatric, however, I do not have. It's whether I want cardiogram down here, though, because really, I want it with the diagnosis things, don't I? There we go. Just about big enough. No idea where having multiple fire extinguishers makes a blind bit of difference, but I'm having them anyway. And now we need somewhere for people to sit. There we go. Right. I'm going to have rooms along here. So I'm going to need some benches in the middle. Like so. And I suppose I ought to have some there. And probably here. And outside the pharmacy. This is going to get so crowded. But it's fine. And then the all-important... Oh, just in time. All over the place. There is no escaping. There we go. Right, good. Of course I'm prepared. How dare you imply that I'm not? Now, let's also buy some more land now, so I don't have to think about it. I suppose this really big bit. That would do. I know they'll whinge if I don't heat that corridor, so I'm going to do that straight away. Now, what else can I afford? Psychiatric. There we go. Reasonable size psychiatric area. And I shall have my traditional scary skeleton. There we go, you can look at it. Oh, don't need a fire extinguisher. There we go. Lovely. Can ignore the whingy doctors because they are being dealt with automatically. There we go. Brilliant. Right, all I really need now is some patience. If I don't get any patients, we could be in real trouble. I wonder... Not required in general diagnosis. How much money I can charge for things. Just wondering. hypothetically. Because it made a big thing about money, didn't it? There's my last researcher there. What I'm actually after here is another consultant. Oh, there we go. How are we all getting on? Whinging, largely. Good. Well, nothing's changed then, has it? I've only got one psychiatrist. Get another reasonable one in training. I don't know what that noise was. That didn't sound so good. Right, am I likely to need another psychiatric thing? Quite possibly, but in the meantime, let's get in a ward. Let's get in a ward, not get an award. Never get awards. I could put the operating theatre and the ward down here, I think, without any trouble, really. Nobody ever uses the ward. Put the desk there. And, which way round is that going to go? In the corner. And another one there, and another one there. Oh, I accidentally got another one. Oh, I could put it right in the middle. Maybe in case of emergency, but not right now. Make them nice and warm and nobody dies. Or at least fewer people die. And you, instead of wandering around, can come down and make yourself vaguely useful. There we go. Whoop! Overabundance of drinks machines. Right, somebody's become a consultant again. Yay!
Doctor, attend immediately in cardio, please.
Reckon he'll be going immediately to cardio. VIP time! A local counsellor wants to see. What a prat. Anyway, I'm hearing cheering. That's good. Listen, Mr. Consultant, you're supposed to be quick. Taking you ages to get down here. Get in there. Oh, there she is. Cured. Cold, but cured. Thirsty, but cured. Can't have everything. I don't think there's much point in me putting more GP's offices in until I've got more patients. When I start getting loads of queues, then I will consider putting in more. What I am going to need, because of machines and whatnot, is another handyman. Oh. Yeah, alright, we heard you the first time. Speed it up. That counsellor will lose a bit of weight. Right, we have a clinical decision. Oh, I need an operating theatre. Just wait for a moment. And, oh, I need an operating theatre. Well, I'll tell you what.
Incoming patients with kidney beans.
Get 'em in. I'll take a loan out. Everything will be fine. Right, how big can I make that? There we go. Right. There we go. Oh, hang on. Fire extinguishers. Very important. Ta-da! Right, I've got a consultant surgeon who's messing about in cardio. And then after that, got consultant psychiatrist. And I've got a normal consultant. But I don't have another surgeon who isn't otherwise involved in something else. There we go. Brilliant. So I should be able to do the emergency and the woman who's been hanging about. If I could get a word in edgeways. I can put benches all along here. All along. There we go. Right. Is there... Whoops. Is there a reason why... Where's my other surgeon gone? Oh! Oh, no. Oh, he's a consultant surgeon. Quick. Get him in. There we go. Right, we've exhausted all our diagnosis machines and we're not sure what is wrong. That is because I haven't given you enough diagnosis machines. That's the truth of it. I'm not going to hide it from you. So it's X-ray then, isn't it? That involves another loan. Oh dear. And what I could do is fill in that bit and have a little sort of waiting area here if it'll let me put a door on. Oh, it has done. Good, right. There we go.
Doctor required in X-ray.
Lovely. Okay, so benches. Lots and lots and lots of benches, and you can all sit looking at each other really quite awkwardly. In a little circle. The emergency patient has been cured. Now that's interesting. Look, she's got the tongue thing. But I'm sending her to X-ray anyway. What a rip-off merchant I am.
Nurse required in pharmacy.
Right, we're starting to get going now. That is good. It made particular reference to keeping my machines in good order, which is worrying because that implies there's going to be 70,000 earthquakes to make sure that they're not in good order. Got some queues going on here. Let's get another GP's office in. If I do that, 1, 2, 3. No, it's going to have to be 2 4s, isn't it? I think. Anyway, that should work.
Doctor required in GP's office.
And I might as well, while I'm here, do another one.
Attention, earthquake warning.
Uh-oh. That's not taken very long, has it? On the plus side, all of my doctors are now becoming consultants. I wonder how many I'm going to need. Might as well chuck 1 or 2 more in there. From a psychiatry point of view, I never really seem to need that many. Right, how's my X-ray doing? It's okay. It's okay. How's my operating table doing? That's also okay. I can't replace it. Presumably because I haven't got enough money. Got 1 doctor in training, or have they all gone off somewhere? That's interesting. Okay. What are you waiting for? Cardio? Yeah? Yeah. I'm sorry, there's somebody trying to attract attention to themselves. But I am going to need a slack tongue clinic. Now, I wanted a sort of clinical area, as I usually have, because I'm like that. But I ain't got no cash. So what I usually do is sort of give over 1 specific area to all my clinics. And that looks big enough to me. So, slack tongue clinic. I can have the waiting area. I could have the waiting area in the middle, actually. And have the clinics all around. I was going to sing a song then. I managed to stop myself. Clinics are all around me.
General diagnosis.
Oh, I didn't quite manage it.
Doctor needed in slack tongue clinic.
There we go. While I'm here and I've got some cash, we'll also have... Oh, I haven't got any cash. Right, well, I won't do that then. Ta-da! Have I got enough cash for benches? Yes. So this poor, poor woman can sit down. I was saying, actually, I've put my seating in the middle, but I've kind of screwed that up, actually. Yeah, that didn't work. Do you want to just sit down? No, I didn't do that properly at all. I'll have a think about it. I have only got 1 member of staff in training, which probably isn't great. Ooh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Look, I've got consultant research here. Does that make too many researchers? Because if it does, I can get Mr. Research Surgeon. That's his name, you know, research surgeon. And put him in here. And get him trained up to a proper surgeon. I don't know what he died of. I'm assuming of drugs. It's always the drugs. Oh no! How many people are you planning to take with you? How frustrating. Right, diagnosis equipment though is all done. It's all done. So hopefully I might even take a little bit out of cure. I'm certainly taking a bit out of improvements. I'm putting it into drugs. Oh, crumbs, it's all breaking loose, isn't it? Oh yes, okay, I need an inflation room. Well, I tried to have one and then the bank got aggro with me. So, inflation, which I will actually put over here. Really haven't done a very good job of that, but anyway. It'll all come out in the wash. Right, there we go. Put that there, just make everything look a bit nicer and cleaner.
Doctor required an inflator room. Doctor required in GP's
Look at that,
office.
look how quickly. Yeah! Starting to work, good. Oh, well, we've got some emergencies. Go on, be bloaty head. Oh no, invisibility.
Staff announcement. Patients with invisibility arriving.
I won't be able to tell if it works. Can't see. Right. Hope you're ready, nurse. Look at them all. Way! Making a mess all over my floor.
Doctor, attend immediately in cardio, please.
Right, I've had 2 deaths, and that is really quite annoying. Look. Ugh. We're failing to give effective cures to patients, yeah, also known as killing them. On the plus side, I do appear to have got a little bit of money, so I'll pay back just a touch of the loan. And I'm going to have to buy the scanner. Where am I going to put that? Because, in theory, it belongs down here with the x-ray. Oh, actually, I'm just having just given that money back to the bank. I now can't afford a scanner. Terrific. No, I don't want general diagnosis. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. No, what am I doing? Ugh, I'm losing the plot completely. Scanner, thank you. Right, please be wide enough. Thank goodness for that. Can I have another little waiting room here? Keep people away from each other.
Nurse required in pharmacy.
Look at that. Enormous. Huge room. Everybody should be happy with that. So many. So many fire extinguishers.
Doctor, attend in the scanner room, please.
How are we for heat? Just bang that up a little bit. And then I will put a radiator and some benches and a drinks machine, and we can all be happy, can't we? Be happy. There we go. I don't feel like I'm charging enough for that.
Doctor required in GP's office.
$338 is really not very much. I'm going to try my luck. And if anybody starts whinging, I'm going to get mad. There we go. Right, I bet you this is whinging at me about the hair thing. Oh, it isn't, it's fractured bones. Right, well I can afford that. And I also have some space in the clinical area. There we go. Put that there. Oops! Oh, I've blocked the door with my thing. Why did it let me do that? I'm quite surprised.
Nurse required in fracture clinic, please.
Now, I don't think I've got a spare nurse. I've got plenty of spare doctors. I shall get another nurse in. Oh, look at that. Perfect nurse. How are we doing with these emergency patients? Was that the last one? Nobody's complaining about the cost of anything, are they, so far? Premiership footballer wants to turn up. I've done all the emergencies. Good.
A VIP is currently visiting.
I'm hearing a lot of yay. And I will indeed pay back just a little bit of the loan, which I will be getting out again later. That nurse is really working it. Right, there we go. Now it's the hair restoration clinic. The problem is that one of the expensive ones? Oh no, it isn't. Right. But it won't fit there, will it? No, of course it won't. Of course it won't, damn it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I've just not left. Oh, that's annoying, isn't it? 1, 2, 3. No. Well, in that case, I'll just have a really big hair restoration clinic. It's got a couple of bits anyway, hasn't it? There we go. With all the trimmings. But yeah, down here I've made a mess of this. Because I think I may have actually put this room in the wrong place. I don't think. Happy to be wrong, but I don't think I've used all the available space here. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. There we go. Move it up one. And then put all the stuff back somewhere. And then I can move this up one as well. And that will give me enough room at the top there for something else, whatever the something is. Could be toilets, could be a staff room. If there's another clinic, that could also go there. Let's have a look. Oh, decontamination won't fit. I don't think. In that case, I'll probably put... How far away from the staff room? It's a reasonable amount away. Perhaps toilets? Oh, bloaty head. Better get some drinks machines in. I had this idea about having like a circular waiting area, and it's turned out that the building is too small, which is not helpful at all. Right, is my machine up to scratch? Oh, it's not even used. It's a brand new machine. In that case, you'll be fine, honest. I have to say that nothing really seems to be getting a lot of use. Oh, look at them. Look at them. Here they come. Fat bloaterheads. Now that is efficiency. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I'm supposed to be keeping my reputation up. Oh, let's try and cure people. Oh, there's an epidemic. It's hot. There's gonna be bugs everywhere. At the moment, I can only see one infected person, but as we know, that can change. I'm not gonna lie. Weirdly, I was always a little bit disappointed with the epidemics in this game, because you only get maybe 4 or 5 people at most, which isn't an epidemic. For me, it's more just a happy accident. I can't see anybody else. And the great thing is that if there isn't anybody else, I will get a load of money. Nope, can't see anybody. Let me just pay a bit of this loan back. I'm not doing it because he suggested I do it. I'm doing it because I want to do it. And then we can just see whether I get any money for this alleged epidemic. Now that is a message that I like. I'm charging too little. I'm really glad that I've heard that. Because I can put everything up Dare I put stuff up to 120%? I think that I could very much dare to shove some of these things up to 120%. I just hate the fact that it takes ages to do it. Need a set all button. Speaking of features in this game that might exist, but I've just been too ignorant to find them. Apparently, there's a multiplayer of this. Is that true? Because if Theme Hospital multiplayer exists, I would be really super happy about that. I don't know whether it's a kind of local machine one where you do one hospital for a year and then somebody else does it for a year. A bit like me and a friend used to play SimCity. We used to do a year each. Or whether it is actually like some sort of genuine multiplayer competition. If you've ever played it, please do let me know. Meanwhile, while I'm putting the prices of everything up, there's a lot of questions. I need decontamination. As they're the same question, that's one I should be able to answer reasonably quickly. Now, the problem is, I think I've run out of room, because there ain't no way that no decontamination unit's going to go in there. So, remember what I said about taking out the money? Where am I going to put it? I'll buy the corridor, and then one of these rooms will hopefully be an extension of my general clinical area. Oh, just. I don't normally do that, but why not? There we go. Not really one for blocking corridors, but hey. If it's gonna let me,
Doctor required in decontamination.
I'm gonna do it. Now, next to these doors, it's going to be really, really cold. So I'm also going to put in a radiator there. And then they can all stop complaining. Now, what was I doing? Oh, that's right, putting all the prices up.
A man from the ministry's in the hospital.
I hope he's not ill. Actually, what happened about my epidemic? I didn't see. But I did seem to suddenly have quite a lot of money, so maybe I got away with it. Do you not normally get a fax? Perhaps it hasn't happened yet. Oh, hang on a minute. Is the VIP turning up to talk about my epidemic? Oh no, because it's a man from the ministry, isn't it? Who usually does that. That's weird. Oh well. Must have missed something there. Short-term memory loss? Or did it not actually happen? I'm not sure. Right, I've done all of those now. And I need to make sure that my machines are not going to go boom. Aha! Totally jumping the gun. I got compensation. Na 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 na. I'm going to use it to replace some machines that my research department have been hard at work improving. And my doctors have been hard at work wrecking. Sorry, dear. I'm going to have to replace this before we do anything. There we go. Lovely. A lot of people needing the toilet. Do I need more toilets? Is that just a subtle way of it saying to me, you need more toilets, Jenny? Because I could fit some here if I got rid of these benches. Or we could have corridor toilets. Now that is a plan. Look how beautifully that fits. Let's have the sinks here and the toilets along this way. So, what, 2 more sinks, 3 more toilets. All the usual nonsense. Perfect. Meanwhile, in Researchville, nearly all done. Good grief. And in Teachingville, nobody. I haven't really noticed, though. I haven't really noticed that we need any more doctors. I haven't been hearing her kick off. So, I don't really think, if I'm honest, that I need any more famous last words. But I'll take this surgeon anyway.
Cardio, please.
the moment I say that. But nobody else is really that great. I suppose I could train him up and he'll be a consultant fairly quickly.
Doctor, attending psychiatry, please.
I think I've only got one psychiatrist. I could really do with another one. Let's just have a quick check. One there. Oh, and one there. Okay, maybe not. They're just lounging about in the staff room and they can't be bothered. Oh, actually, another one there as well. Oh, well, in that case. Get in gear. Attend psychiatry before I get mad. Assuming that all the psychiatrists are otherwise engaged. And because they can't leave the rooms... Yeah, let me nick him. There we go. Yoink. Researcher surgeon just wandering around. How dare you? Get into training immediately. Right. There we go. Somebody has shown up there, or I think I need another one. I'm also, judging by the fact there are bottles on the floor, could do with another one of these. There we go. Oh, another of my doctors has become a consultant. Is that the one who was almost a consultant anyway? Oh well, whoever it is seems to have disappeared. I'm not getting doctors to my GP's offices, am I? Anyway, this time I don't have any total loser awards. Result. Curing loads of people. Loads of people. I've got loads of money and I'm about to have a load more because 10 people have got sweaty palms. That psychiatrist had better be ready. Woohoo! Here they come! Oh, got people standing around. We can't have that. My waiting areas are supposed to be the best in the whole world. Another doctor's become a consultant. Oh, it's all go. It's all go. Soon it'll be all gone. And you're right, I have got loads of money, so I will think about paying off the loan. In fact, I will pay it off. I don't know, you get emergencies in and they litter everything with banana skins. You see, now there's no psychiatrist. I'm going to have to find a psychiatrist. And, I was about to say, and he's hiding behind here, but he's not hiding behind here. There's a consultant psychiatrist there. Yoink. And somebody else can fill in for him. Look at him go. There we go. All my emergencies seen to. And just before he got too tired. Oh, my x-ray is nearly dead here. We can't have that.
Doctor,
lovely.
attending psychiatry, please.
Now, let's have a look at the winning bit of this. So, my value is just over. My reputation is awesome. I need to cure a lot more people and earn a lot more money. The temptation then to put prices up is enormous, but I don't quite know what I could get away with. 120% is quite a lot of money. And that's another chance to make some money right there. Let me put general practice up to 130, and if anybody starts whinging, then I'll know what the bench line is. Right, let's cover this up. Where are you? Where are you? You're there. And that appears to be it. Oh, no, hang on. There's one up there as well. And this man is dying. Psychiatrists? Oh, I don't want a junior psychiatrist. Well, get a consultant thingy in, and this chap can come and sort this problem out. When I say problem, what I mean is somebody dying. Now, I'm keeping a sharp eye out for people like this woman. The 2 people who were infected have been treated. And I'm not seeing anybody else. So hopefully that'll be a bit more cash. Because I do like a bit of cash. Not seeing anybody else. This is good. Right. Meanwhile, have I done all the research? No, not yet. Because when I have, I'm going to crush these people like bugs. By which I mean retrain them as surgeons. After crushing them like bugs. Right, how have I done? Here we go. Oh no, that's the VIP. He thinks everything's great. Right, did I get away with it? Yes! In your face. Good, right, well that's helped a lot. And these emergencies will help a lot as well. Unexpected swelling. From Snide University. Here they come. Oh, yeeks. Is this an operating theatre job? Oh my god, okay. Better hope that those surgeons don't need a rest, which of course they do. And one of them's buggered off. Brilliant. On the plus side, here he comes to save the day. We know another surgeon's on his way, so give me all of your money. I really have got to stop doing that. It's either that or bad impressions of that woman. Or worse, good impressions of that woman. What I'm a little mystified by is why it is that all these people don't need to go to the ward. Because you'd think that after you'd had a major operation, you might need to use the ward. This could be the first time I've ever failed an emergency, you know. This is getting a bit tight, to say the least. Oh no! 5 out of 7? Oh, really? Oh no. That's horrible. Oh well, I tried. That's about the best that I can come up with there. A star for effort. Now, researchers, you still haven't done? Hurry up. Got better things to do. Just for the fun of it, I think I'll train some more doctors. I don't think I even need them, but, you know. Right, another try. There's been an incident at Bert's Used Petrochemical Emporium. I've been there several times. There are 2 people with infectious laughter. Sorry, laughter. Meanwhile, I'm making all the money. So really, this is more about cures than it is about anything. They're still not done. Yeah, money shouldn't be an issue at all, given how much I'm charging. Uh-oh. Here we go again. I always attempt to cover up now because you get money for it. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Uh-oh. This was possibly not the best idea, I'm not gonna lie. But, you know, he's cured now, so that's fine. He can go away. Now, the fact that there were 3 does rather bother me. One of them has just come out of cardio. What I need him to do is go home. Where's he headed? Oh, psychiatric as well. Well, there you go. All the psychiatric patients are also diseased. I'm not seeing any more, but I do like the fact that the money is absolutely rolling in. It's all about just curing people. Hasn't been another earthquake. I feel like a bit of a cheat, because normally by now there would have been at least 17 earthquakes, I reckon. But just in case there is one, better replace all of this. Or fix all of this. Or otherwise. There's always one you forget about, and the next thing you know, kaboom! Woof! Just in time. Go me. I haven't seen anybody else with the green blob. Doesn't mean that they're not around, but I haven't seen anybody. Thank you for giving me money. Right, he's just walked in and walked straight back out again. And I've got compensation again. Ha! And now I'm going to make all the rest of the money that I need just on these people here.
Doctor, attend immediately in cardio, please. Doctor needed in St. Clinic.
I do like King Complex because, my goodness me, can you make a lot of money out of them?
Doctor required in GP's office.
Nearly $2,000 a pop. Oh, sorry, not pop. Pop is the head thing. Right, I've got the money now. I've got the money. So the question is, how much further? Not very far at all. What's the twist gonna be? Ooh, one of my doctors has become a consultant. That was quick. Scanner. It's getting hideously overused. Right, more cures. 11 people with radiation. Try me. Might not even have enough benches for them all. Oh, they can just wait, can't they? They always go to the toilet. Ooh. Ooh, that's not good timing at all. No, 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 don't do that. If my radiation shower blows up because of that, I'm going to be so annoyed. So, how much damage did that do? It wasn't a very big one. That kind of medium damage where the next one might just get you. And I'm not really convinced that my handymen are fully on the case. Let's see if I can find another half decent one. There we go. Meanwhile, in the clinical area, because between you and me, it is so much easier to have all your machines in one place so you don't have to think about it. It's easier to just replace all these because I am rolling in monies. I never did fill this in, did I? Might as well bung some toilets in. Oh my goodness, that woman. That woman. She's learnt to speak with 20 voices at a time. Ah, I don't have a blood machine. Would a blood machine fit in here? Yes, it would. In fact, make it a big room. I don't really know what we need it for. Nobody's been whinging, have they? Oh well, it's just one more machine to have to think about. Warning? Warning what? Drop something on your foot? Oh, it's an epidemic. Right, okay. I'm tempted to declare this one because I don't need the money and my reputation is way above what it needs to be. It's all about curing all these people. Are you all waiting for a psychiatrist? Again? Could you be any slower? Get in! I can't be far off now, you know. 25 people. The only thing I really need is a few more drinks machines, and I don't even really need them.
The radiators are malfunctioning.
Because it doesn't really matter. But you can have some anyway.
Is touring the building.
You can have 3 if you want.
Doctor required in GP's office.
Just fill up all the walls with them. Oh, those researchers, honestly. The slowest researchers ever. I suppose I'm going to have to put some more benches here, but again, I don't know. It doesn't really feel like this has been too much of a challenge. I'm not tearing my hair out. It is getting a little bit busy down here, and people are starting to throw up everywhere, but I don't really care. Can I fit any more benches in? No, or one next to the radiator. There we go. Do you want to sit down, love? By a radiator? Maybe you don't.
Doctor required to required his office room.
A lot of psychiatric patients. That's kind of cool. Don't normally get that, but I can't really be bothered to put another psychiatric room in because I'm just that close. 15 more people. Well, there haven't been any major disasters, and even if there are now, I don't think I'm going to have a problem. I think I can honestly declare myself to be a massive success. That's a shame I didn't quite do it before the year end. Check this out. Like little gardens there. Should be able to design your own gardens, shouldn't you? Have I done it? Oh, 2 more. 2 more people. Where are they most likely to come from? Psychiatric. Yay! Woohoo! Once again, I've proven myself to be awesome. She's given up telling me that there's an epidemic. What's going on there? She's so lazy, she can't even be bothered to say the word epidemic. This bloke here is nearly dead. I don't want another death. Not before I'm about to win gloriously. There we go. Sorted. Oh, not sorted. Oh, not sorted. I don't want a death. I'm gonna... Just send him for treatment. Just send him for treatment and see what happens. What have we decided he's got? Some sort of pharmaceutical related issue. Oh, the nurse is making him wait. That's nasty. Excuse me, he is dying. I'll sort him out. Yeah! Whew! That was a bit of tension right there. I've got another one here. To the front of the queue with you.
We're sorry for the excessive heat.
We're not. Not even slightly, because we know that you'll buy all the drinks.
Doctor required in decontamination.
My corridor toilets are quite popular. Could have put a tiny, tiny staff room. Could have gone from having the world's biggest staff room, as in the last episode, to the world's tiniest staff room, as in this episode. 1 sofa, that's all you get. It's just a sofa in a blank room. There's been an incident at the Frog and Bull pub, and 3 people have got golf stones. That conjures up all sorts of images involving golf, none of which are very pleasant.
Announcement, incoming patients with golf stones.
Nobody stare. I hope it doesn't hurt too much, because you've got quite a long way to walk. Meanwhile, I still want to crush this research department, because even though I've done it, it's not saying that I've done it. I wanted to put other things in here, you pains. Uh-oh. Anything gonna blow? Oh, that is a big earthquake. Woo! Okay, I think we can stop with that right now. If anything has died, I'm going to be really annoyed. Nothing annoys me more than machines blowing up. Actually, that's not strictly true. The earthquakes that cause the machines to blow up, they are much more annoying. My handymen do seem to be on it. Oh, dear Jenny, you have been vastly successful. Yes, I have, except for this tiny little clinical decision down here, which I've noticed just cropped up right at the end there. To this end, we predict great things for you and would like to offer you a position elsewhere, preferably not in a hospital. Would you like a position at Mankey Hospital?